This is my intro vid. I know that intro videos are not the most exciting thing out there. I wanted to make something so that people who watch my videos later can come back and figure out who the heck I am. I'm Rebel Ann Doll. I am an aspiring pinup model and a cosplayer. Rebel Ann Doll is not my real name, obviously. I do this to keep my modeling and cosplaying life separate from my everyday life. When I was about 18, 19 years old, I was a costume design theater tech major. I was doing a little modeling, a little acting, and I was getting into cosplaying. Then life happened, as it tends to do. I dropped out of school, gained a bit of weight, got married, I went back to school, got a degree in anthropology, I had a kid, typical life stuff. About a year ago, I lost about 40 pounds. Was able to start doing photo shoots again, started going to conventions and doing a little cosplaying that way too. So I started thinking, now that I can do them again, why not? So I created this channel to track my progress in these activities and these goals of mine, and to also offer some tips and tricks about pinup modeling and cosplaying and anything else that you guys might find interesting. I decided to do some of those tag questions, and I looked up a tag question list online. First question, do you have any pictures of yourself from when you were younger? If you do, show them. I do have lots of pictures of myself from when I was younger because I was a total ham, and I will make sure to put some of them in this video. What was one funny thing you dressed up as for Halloween when you were younger? I was a total nerd, so I would dress up as historical figures a lot of times. So I was Annie Oakley, Anne Bonnet, Mary Read. My favorite person to dress up as was Pippi Longstocking. We would take a coat hanger and put it in my braids so they actually stuck up, and I would be a natural looking Pippi Longstocking. What was something weird you used to do as a child? I used to get the neighborhood kids all together and I would face paint them and everything. We would put on a parade because I was just a kooky, crazy kid. Another one I used to do too is we had a hollowed out tree stump in our yard, so my sisters and I turned it into a witch's cauldron, and we'd have all the kids bring things from the neighborhood, berries and leaves and dead frogs and whatever else they could find, and we put it in there, and we were just making some big massive spell or something like that. You or another person, would you be friends with you? Totally. I am awesome. Would you bungee jump? Absolutely. I have not been able to afford bungee jumping, but yeah, I want to bungee jump, want to skydive, all that fun stuff. I have been to China. I went to Xi'an, Jiayuguan, Dunhuang, Turpan, and Urumqi. And actually I was in Urumqi the day before. I left it the day before the riots broke out in 2009 that they had to bring the military into. And I didn't even know it had happened until I got back to the US. What's one thing that most people probably wouldn't know about you? I rode an elephant in my wedding. Name one thing that you want to do before you die. I want to hang out with some of my favorite actors. I've met some of my favorite actors, but it's been in those convention sort of settings where you get in the photo, so you have about 2 seconds to be like, hi, I love you. I haven't really hung out with any of them. Well, no, I hung out with a few. When I was at Supernatural Vegas Con, I got to meet a few and chat with them, and they were pretty awesome. But I would like to actually hang out with some of my favorite actors. What quote or phrase do you live your life by? And it's not really a quote unless you want to quote me. I've always had this kind of idea that if your life is not a story worth telling, then it's not a life worth living. So I try and go out and do things that I can be happy to tell people about later, such as traveling to China, riding an elephant, meeting stars I like. What do you like and dislike about the YouTube community? What I like is the global aspect. You can watch a video from somebody in China, in Korea. I love Eat Your Kimchi and their setup in South Korea. You learn so much about other people, and at the same time you realize that we're really not all that different. What I don't like about the YouTube community is the trolls. I think that the trolls on YouTube are almost worse than the trolls on any other site. And it's really sad. The majority of people are nice, and they're friendly, and they're supportive, and then there's just a handful of jerks out there, but you get to see them a lot on YouTube in the comment section, so that's what I don't like about YouTube. That's everything. If you have any comments you'd like to share, please share them in the comment section below. Also, my link to my Facebook page is below in the description, and if you liked it, if you like me, please subscribe. I hope you all enjoyed it. I hope you find me somewhat entertaining at least. So until next time, peace out, babes!